What is up? The Dodgers did lose to the Cubs. Yeah, it's a long season, fortunately, though. We like to slow roll everybody. The Dodgers are slow rollers. Feel me? There's only like 148 more games. Review copy provided by Bloodworth. Review copy provided by PlayStation. Boom. That. Look at that action. No, still too big. Boom. Look at that. It looks like it's part of the game. You boot it up. All right. What are we going to do is the question. March to October, dude. Sounds fun. Franchise. Storylines. Join the ranks of Jackie Robinson. Dude, we're a two-way player. We're a two-way player. By the way, I had to turn all the music off because developers are fucking stupid. I'm gonna call them out. I'm just gonna literally just call out San Diego studio here. Like, this is unacceptable in the year of 2025. Put some non-licensed music in your video game to help streamers out. Thank you. Good Lord. Not every song needs to be fucking Miley Cyrus and Taylor Swift and all this shit, dude. Like, my God. Unacceptable. You want to be a closer? And first base. How about right field? How about center field? Fuck it. I'm a closer and a center fielder. Fastball, off speed, and breaking ball. This is what I like. Yep. This is good. I'm a three pitcher. Fastball, changeup, curve. But also, dude, a little splitter action. A little cutter. Kind of want a cutter as well. Yeah, I want a cutter. I'm adding that. We're adding that, chat. Play games to earn tokens. Here is some to get you started. Tokens can be sent to upgrade your tools, which are groups of attributes. You can also spend tokens to upgrade individual attributes. Unsure how to spend your tokens? Use presets. Once tokens have been assigned. Alrighty. Where's pitching now? Good Lord. Good grief. Get some contact. That's it. Just contact. So be it. What about pitching? How do we do pitching? Damn it. Where is it? Whatever. Whatever, game. Whatever. So be it. Face scan. I'm not doing the face scan, chat. It's no. Should we though? Should we do it? Should we scan our face? With the MLB Show Companion, MLB The Show Companion app. All right, we gotta do it. We gotta scan in. We gotta scan in, chat. Pretty quiet in here, huh? Super quiet. Really, really exhilarating gameplay. Really, really exhilarating with silence. So exhilarating. Swear to God, dude, if Rockstar botches music for streaming, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? What if we have to what if we have to mute GTA 6 when we stream it? This is trying to get me to buy things already, chat. I'm not kidding. I'm not even kidding, dude. Hold on, I gotta log some shit in. Hold up. Yo, why is The Last of Us not on every day? Can we get some more Last of Us, please? I'd appreciate that. I've entered the wrong information. Hold. Hold. We're close. We're so close. How do I scan it? I gotta find it now. I'm in the app. Face scan. I agree to the terms. You can use my face anywhere you want, MLB. I have to download another app. It's crazy. It's a production. It's gonna be worth it. We're close. Speaking of Kyle, I saw he was streaming Donkey Kong 64, and is he liking it? Because chat, I need you to call him out for me. At Game Trailers / Easy Allies, I defended that game to the death, and now because Donkey Kong Bonanza's coming out, he's just a follower. Kyle Bossman is a follower, following the trends. I fucking defended that game to the death. And he would always talk shit yet again, dude. Yet again, Bossman. Just following the hype, dude. Following the trends. Good grief. Good grief, Kyle. I thought you had more self-respect. Go. Doing it. Processing. Upload it, dude. Upload the photo. Bossman sold out to Big Banana. That's hilarious. He used to talk so much shit. But hey, at least he always ends up seeing the light. He's just like years behind good taste, always. But he comes around. Go to my ball player. Yo. Yo, that's kind of intense. Dude. That's us, chat. That is us. Holy shit. We are here. We have arrived. We have arrived. Dude. Sick. That's crazy. I'm feeling this. I accept this. General info. This is badass. Oh. I have hazel eyes. They kind of change all the time. First name audio. Random. My last name is Random. Oh, they got my last name. That's my face. We're good. I'd be just my real height. 5'10". How low can you go here? Like, let's just be me here. I'm like 155 maybe. I'm just a little guy. Hell yeah. Just a little old Huber on the field. Coming at ya. Coming at ya. Standard. Standard mitt. Yo, torpedo bat, where is it? Where's that torpedo bat? Batting gloves, dude. No batting gloves. This is tripping me the fuck out. Alright, this is fine. Batting stance creator. Good lord. Former players, dude. Let's go. Who do we want? Somebody fucking sick. Kanye, dude. He did roids, though. Can't have that. Yo, Bob Gibson. Holy shit. Insane. The big unit. Big unit hype. Dude, Maddox. Loved Maddox. Professional. Pedro. Dude, might go Pedro. Pedro for now. Dude, Pryor. Oh, I'm going Pryor for sure. I gotta do it. Babe Ruth. Dude, Pryor hype. Yo, where's Fernando? Dontrell, sick. I didn't see Oral Hershiser. Ooh, Pryor. So intense. Home run bat slam. The walk off. There's no clips of me praising that. That was just at the office. How does he not remember that? We don't film our entire lives, Kyle. Come on now. We don't film everything. Generic home run sequence. That's rude. That is beyond rude. These are pretty weak. What? These are insane, dude. Cody Bellinger, dude. We're going Cody Bellinger. It's too much shit, all right? I'm done with this. Too much.
Even before your first career day in school, you knew you wanted to be a Major League Baseball player. You crushed the ball off a tee, dominated Little League. Fast forward to high school,
I will be in the
you
majors.
can do it all on the diamond. The road to the show should be a breeze, right? Think again. Out of over 450,000 high school athletes a year, 8% will play in college. After that, it gets even tougher. Only 5% of college players get drafted, and just 14% of those drafted actually make it to the majors.
Brutal.
So after high school, you're looking at a 0.062% chance of making it to the big leagues. Too much math? Look at it this way. It's harder to get here than it is to get here. Ready to be the next Rocket, Swanson, or Skeens?
No, baseball's too expensive.
To be the next Helton, Cruz, or Cole?
Too expensive to play as a kid.
Think you got what it takes to keep pushing beyond what others think is possible? To leave your mark on the game forever? Ready to pave your road to the show? Let's go.
Let's go. I just played soccer and basketball. Yo, GTA? Yo, look at my bald ass head. Look at my bald ass head, chat. This is disturbing. This is freaking me out, dude. What the fuck? D1. Anthony Tripp. Whoa. Buy our prom tickets. School drama. Disturbing. It's freaking me out, dude. Freaking me out. Yo, is this Yakuza? Yakuza 6 right here, chat. The hell? Ew, I'm wearing red. I don't like it. Always thank your coach.
Welcome to high school baseball on the show, live from Bird's Eye Field. I'm Ben Gelman, and I'll be bringing you all the action here on Senior Day. Today we'll get a chance to see these upperclassmen play their last regular
I need to add
season
some hair.
game. One last opportunity to show off
Freaking
their
me
skills
out.
and celebrate their high school careers in front of their beloved hometown fans. We're just about ready to get started.
Now pitching.
Back now and on the mound, the closer, Michael
Huber.
Huber. We'll get to work on holding this lead.
Let's go. Close it down, dude.
And here is
Leading
Cedric
off.
McCain.
Shortstop, Cedric McCain.
Cedric McCain. Hold the line.
Get him out of there.
Striking out the side, dude. That's tough.
No outs here.
Side in order, dude. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Don't even know how to fucking play, but we've played many shows before. Come on, Michael.
Today, of course, Senior Day, a time of reflection for these athletes, including the young man on the mound, who is no doubt looking back on the path that brought him here. Check swing, held up. Almost got him to chase on a pitch that was well out of the zone. Nice job to hold back. And the count 1-2.
Hey, all right, here we go now.
Foul ball left side, at least one
Fucking
more pitch.
aluminum bats. Ping!
Hey, come on now.
Got his ass.
Swing and a miss, curveball in the dirt. Throw to first,
They got
out.
him.
One away on the drop, third strike.
Got him.
And now at the plate,
Now
Gil
batting.
Villafuerte.
I think we're in high school.
Villafuerte.
Be patient.
High cutter, dude.
That misses, and it's 1-0.
Go again.
The Stars
It's so hard to
down by
pitch.
4 runs. Here in the top half of the 7th.
Very hard.
Ball. Come on, mow him down.
Mow him down. Mow him down.
That one
Fuck.
misses.
Huber's rattled. Shoot, right down the middle. Yikes.
3-1. Hey, you got one.
Rely on the heater.
Lifted in the air to right
That's
center.
hot.
Albus.
Boom.
2 down.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
So down to their
Now batting,
final out of this
third
one.
baseman, Greg Lemieux.
Don't miss.
Blazer one here.
Fuck.
That one in the dirt.
Get this guy
Get him out of here. Uh-oh.
Puts this one in the air down the line.
Hold it. Pulled it.
Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball.
Foul ball.
Be patient.
Skied to left, and this should do it.
I got it.
Yeah.
And that'll do it. They get the victory on Senior Day. What a win for the hometown team and their senior class. Couple shaky moments, but he didn't lose control and helped them get the win. Nice job.
By the way, Huber, look at that side eye, dude. Staring people down. Recruiting coordinator. Cal State Fullerton, dude. What? Cal State Fullerton, dude. Representing. Playing for the Titans. I would play for Fullerton, dude. Why not? Why not? Cal State Fullerton, dude. Notable alumni, Justin Turner. Once a dominant force in college baseball, Cal State Fullerton is ready to reclaim its throne. With your talent, we believe you're the key to restoring our legacy. Let's bring the glory days back. It was good. Let's do it. Oh. MLB organizations, not the Dodgers, though, dude. They're too stacked. Should we play on the Rockies, dude? Try to take the Dodgers out? Why are you comparing me to Ohtani? Unacceptable. Yo, UCLA! Want to play for UCLA? Fuck. Bling. Trophy. So many ways to spend money. Bald Huber, dude. Freaking me out. Freaking me out, dude. Full bald. Why is it red? Freaking me out, dude. Short-parted. The Viking. Kind of like me, I guess. But like some kind of, the hell color is my hair, chat? There, maybe. How about that? Lighter. Like there. It's freaky. Freaky. Ew. How about just like a stubble? Yeah, I'm usually like scruffy-ish. The woodsman. It is so freaky. It really is. We're going to put all the allies on a team. We're going to do it. Every ally. Yep. Every single one. We're going to scan everyone. Everyone will be scanned. Go Wolverine. Okay. We're live. Yep. Oh, we got new equipment. We get boosts. 2% boost to all fielding and pitching perks. Where are those shades? I fucking hate them though, dude. I can't wear those. We can't do this. We can't do it. We'll take the the penalty. Pre-game haircut. We're not wearing those shades. Inbox, dude. You gonna pay me, MLB? Face scan complete. What position would everyone be? Damiani would be catcher. Don would be our pitcher. Gabby, you'd be first base. I would be the outfield with blood. Maybe I let like infield for sure. Yeah, dude, Gabby closer would be sick. Playoff game.
Welcome to the show. It's the high school playoffs.
High school playoffs.
Live from Pine Grove Park, I'm Ben Gelman. Both
Team
these teams
question
have
from
battled their
Bloodworth.
way through a grueling season, showcasing their skills, determination, and passion for the game. Now it's time for them to leave it all on the field in pursuit of the championship. First pitch is coming up next.
Great. Great, bud. Great.
We're back here at the
Leading
ballpark.
things
At
off,
the plate,
center field.
Michael
Huber.
Huber.
Michael Huber.
Michael Huber.
Hey, have a rip right up there now, huh?
Ambush hitting.
All right, one pitch, your pitch, right here. Let's go.
Ground ball left side, and that's
That's foul.
just foul.
All right, this is your pitch, right here, right here.
The 0-1 offering.
There it is.
Hard, that gets through. Runner aboard on the lead.
That away?
Well, shows what I know right
Batting
there. I
sixth,
keep preaching
catcher,
the up-the-middle
Harvey
approach, but it
Williams.
worked out to the pull side that time.
Pop.
Really hard contact. You can get a lot of hits just by hitting the ball hard. So
He was
up
pumped
next,
up.
Harvey
Harvey
Williams.
Williams. I don't know how to play. I wish I knew how to play. We should have probably done the tutorial because, like, you can't even look at the controls. Reduce lead.
Hey, your turn now. Nobody better.
0-2, here's the pitch.
The ribbon indicator. Ow. Oh, my foot, chat. Oh. Pain in my foot. Ribbon indicator appears on balls in the dirt while on base, scaled by the players. Ah. Whoa.
This one's in the dirt. No advance on the bases. Good job behind the dish.
Intense. My speed is only 40, Chad. I'm not going anywhere.
Wait for a good one now.
And the 1-2. On
Double
the ground
play.
to the left.
No, we're in. We're safe.
And
We're
it
safe. We're
gets
safe. We're
by.
safe. Station to station.
Fell behind in the count with 2
Hell
strikes,
yeah.
but didn't panic and picked up the hit.
go.
Rolled over on that one a bit, but still managed to put enough
Batting
behind
seventh,
it that it scooted
right
through the
fielder,
infield for a base hit.
Alejandro
Now they've got
Del
a good
Villar.
shot at scoring
wanna
the first
score.
run of the game with the runner in scoring position. 2-2 now. And he hits
There
a
it
ground ball
is.
to the right side. Base hit.
Nope. Station to station.
And that holds the runner at
Shallow,
third
dude.
base.
That's shallow. Just need no outs. We just need a
And that
sack
makes
fly
it
here.
3 hits in a
Batting
row
eighth.
for this lineup.
Third
That
baseman,
one might as well have
Nick
been placed
Brown.
on a tee right down the middle.
clutch
A
up right
hitter's dream.
Hitter's
and
dream.
a pitcher's nightmare. Here comes the 0-1. Skies it to right field.
How do I?
Runner tags and will move up to third. Oh, caught up in a rundown.
I don't know how. I don't know how to run. Left stick, base, then X. Chat.
Batting ninth, second baseman.
So with
Bruno,
one
go.
away, the bases are loaded. Dude, getting ready to hit.
Left stick, aim at the base, like down is home, right is first, like that, right? And then just push X. Point the left stick. Okay.
This
There
to
it
third.
is.
Good feed, that's one. And
Double
that's 2.
play, didn't score. Fuck. Just point the left
Tried
stick.
to sneak one
Got
through
it.
with the bases loaded, but a nice job by the defense. They
Damn.
one down.
Best
The
pitch.
batter now,
Best pitch right
Danny
here.
Exit first person?
Robinson.
This is so intense. Dude.
2-2 now.
I do not know how to play.
This one is labeled. It's back there. That touches down off the base of the fence.
Okay.
Runner holds at second, so another base hit could get us the first run of the game. Pretty clear he got exactly what he was looking for right there. That one looked like it had a chance to get out of here off the bat. Didn't
Leading
quite
off,
have enough to make it
center
out of the
fielder,
big part of the
Michael
field,
Hoover.
but he still put a great swing on it to drive it off the wall.
Get on base.
Huber, now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. That curveball had no business getting a strike. The hitter was ready to crush it, but it never quite got to where it should have. Pitcher knows he dodged a bullet there. To the right side, over to pick it up. Whips it to first. Leadoff batter retired in the fourth.
The catcher, number 14.
Welcome back to Pine Grove Park. And now the center fielder, Michael
Huber.
Huber. And foul ball.
Get a good rip on
Good rib on it, huh?
Good job to let the low one go there.
Questionable call there. Got lucky.
Let's go. Give it a ride here. Let's go.
Fly
Drop,
out to center
drop.
field. Vigil.
Ah.
That's out number 2.
Ah.
Welcome back, folks, and just a reminder
out of
that
there.
this is a 7-inning game here at the high school level.
Hey, we got no one here.
Shit.
And that one hammered. This one's back there. Bangs off the wall. He turns and heads for second.
No, this way.
Not stopping. He's
Get
headed
him!
to third. The relay.
Fuck.
And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
We did our part.
That's a swing to be proud of for sure. Time to toss that ball out.
Yeah, we're gonna be
No
eliminated from the
way
playoffs
it's
here.
structurally intact
Right here,
after
let's
it
go.
got hit 119 miles per hour off the bat. Ye gods. Huber
3-3-3.
got it. Runner tags at second.
What the
Here
fuck?
comes the throw. Up to
I've never
third
done any of
safely
this
with
stuff.
2
I don't even
gone.
know what
So
is
after
happening.
he moved up on the tag, we'll see if they can pay it off and bring him in to score. A lot of ways
No
they can
clue.
plate this from
No
now.
clue.
Welcome back to playoff baseball from Pine Grove Park. We go to the top of the 7th. And here is Michael
Michael
Can't see it.
Huber.
Drive it like you
Drake,
can. Let's
we
go.
are leaving.
That one inside. And it's 1-0.
1 ball, no strikes.
All right, here we go. We need you here. We need you.
Base hit. Base
Off
hit.
to a good start with the leadoff knock.
That's how we do. That's how we do.
Couldn't have timed it up any
The catcher,
better than
number
that.
14,
That one was
Harvey.
right
Brings
down
the
the
tying
middle, and
run
he
to the
regretted it
plate.
as soon as it left his hand.
We already did a spoiler mode for episode 1 of The Last of Us. Gabby and I did it last night, and we will continue to do them for the remainder of the season. The night of
Next
the
to hit, Harvey
episodes.
Williams.
Hey, right guy, right
Lefty's
spot.
still on the
Baby, up
mound,
here.
but the closer warming in the bullpen.
Close game here.
This one in the air to right to Hera. One away.
Yo, this is fun.
Del Villar now
Now
is
batting
so
right
chill.
fielder, Alejandro Del Villar.
tying run waits at the plate. It bounces and he heads for second.
Oh, yeah.
And now a man in scoring position. That's heads up base running to get to second on the wild pitch. Now the inning-ending double play is a lot less
Oh, yeah.
likely. Tough break for the pitcher.
Hey, get your pitch. No
And the
better.
tying run's at the plate.
Ball outside.
That's not going to entice a disciplined hitter to swing. Got to bring that slider closer to the plate. Gets the slider in there for a strike.
Find me a barrel right here.
In there, picks up the K.
Strikeout, dude. Come
Only
on.
one out remaining.
Come on,
Two
Brown.
down
Now
and a
batting,
runner at second
third
base.
baseman,
Now the
Nick
third baseman,
Brown.
Nick
Let's go, Brown.
Now here's the 0-2. It's a
Blooper.
back of short. Brings it in for the
We
third
lose.
out. Huber with a solid performance today in the team's playoff
He's depressed.
loss. A crushing defeat, but he certainly showed flashes of the potential that college coaches and scouts are
He was
looking
depressed.
for. His journey will surely continue at the next level.
Oh, we're going to win state. I'm devastated. End of an era. This is freaking me out. Playing in the big leagues. how short I am. Guy's a giant, dude. South Carolina. I'm going to Cal State Fullerton. Yo, Angels. We got to go to the Angels. We got to do it, dude. They're interested. The Angels are interested. Dude, what is that shirt I'm wearing? MLB Draft Combine. 4-day event. I will attend.
All right,
This is
welcome back to
insane,
Studio 3
dude.
here at MLB Network. It's Greg Amsinger and my guy,
This
Harold
is
Reynolds. Are you
insane.
ready for the
This
MLB
presentation.
Draft Combine?
I love it, man. This is going to be a lot of fun.
It's always so exciting. It's right around the corner. What can we expect from this year's event, Harold?
Well, the biggest thing, obviously, you got
If
the top
Harold
talent in the
Reynolds
country
says my
coming
name,
here
I'm
to
hyped.
the combine. You got all 30 teams represented. You have scouts and executives who are making the decisions. I think the biggest thing overlooked is the time they spend talking with the players.
Right.
But obviously, you'll have the evaluations on the field, and we'll dive into that in a second.
It's not just a 24-hour event. This is a 4-day event held at Chase Field in Phoenix, Arizona. It really allows for those scouts you just mentioned to evaluate these players from both a traditional scouting perspective, let's call it the old eye test. We like the old eye test.
Yeah.
And with advanced tracking technologies and metrics, which are also very important.
Well, the metrics has really taken over, and teams
MLB
are really
metrics.
using the metrics to be able to separate guys. Look, it doesn't matter what league you played in. You might have hit 500, but another guy played in another league, he hit 500, but you don't know how to evaluate those together. So the metrics come in to be a big part of that. So you're going to see the spin rates, the exit velocities,
exit velocity.
clearly the old school, how hard does somebody throw miles per hour. So those are the metrics that they will be going by and being able to measure guys.
And what about days 2 through 4? What's unique about that?
Well, the uniqueness of 2 through 4 are games where you get all this top talent and they play together on the same field at the same time. So I got a kid from Florida playing against a kid from Oregon, and you get a chance to really get the true evaluation in games. So days 2 through 4 are games.
Sounds fun.
Oh, it's awesome.
Should be another great MLB Draft Combine this year. We're looking forward to it, obviously. We can't wait to see who grabs our attention. We'll see you in Arizona.
See you there. In the weight room. Stephanie Saunders. I'll do my best. That's all we can do. No, that was just real life. I wish I knew how to play better. R1 it was. Got it. Yeah, we need to upgrade our pitching. Damn, that's pricey. Draft Combine! Yeah, that was just a real MLB TV clip.
The
Like
road
this
to
one.
Major League Baseball dreams makes a stop here at the MLB Draft Combine Live
MLB
from Chase Field
Combine.
in Phoenix, Arizona. Alongside Jessica Mendoza, I'm Robert Flores.
They're getting all the
Jessica, we have a
heavy
two-way
MLB
player.
hitters.
Now he has a chance to show what he's made up.
Money
in front of
was
the pro
spent.
Scouts. What are you most looking forward to today?
Well, first of all, how cool is it that he gets to showcase his skills on this stage at a major league park? Plus the athleticism that it takes to be a two-way player, to be able to pitch and
Two-way.
hit, super unique. And now he gets to prove that to the entire baseball world.
I'm gonna
He
prove it to you,
deserves a
chat.
shot at the pros.
You were a player that was able to thrive under pressure. This is a pressure-packed environment. How does he block it out?
You know, the
block
biggest
it
thing
out,
is
dude.
embracing it, especially as a two-way player, because the pressure he's going to feel first to hit, then transition to pitching. That is going to be how he handles that pressure.
All right, let's go down on the field and check it out.
Let's do it.
This is where the scouts really start paying attention to what these prospects
Boom.
have in their arsenal, Jessica.
Robert, this is a huge opportunity this young guy's career. I mean, scouts, realistically, they're looking for confidence in the batter's box. They also want to see balance, rhythm, timing of his swings. They're also looking to see his ability to hit the ball to different parts of the field.
Popped it up. So hard.
We are seeing a pretty impressive performance here, Jessica.
Yeah, one of the most impressive
What are
performances
you
that
talking
we've
about?
seen.
I have
He's
a
got a
C
short,
right now.
compact swing, allows him to make quick adjustments. Watch how his hands beautifully stay inside the ball. He's got that good balance, keeps his weight back, and then has that explosive move to the ball.
That's nice
blooper
work
right
up
there?
there. The
Ouch.
scouts
Nope.
love a hitter who's this polished already before he begins pro ball.
Ouch.
Such an impressive display of a
C
combination of
rank.
that technique and strength at the plate. His swings are smooth, and he's got a ton of pop in the bat. This performance could seriously elevate his draft stock.
I don't think so.
Jessica, we're now on to the center fielders. I know you're a two-time Olympic medalist, and I know that this is one of your favorite parts of the combine.
Well, let's be real. The athletes have now finally shown up. And if you're going to go to
How?
all the outfield positions, center field is #1. Not only from the
I
leadership,
don't know how, dude.
but they also have the best reads off the bat.
I don't know how to
It
play.
is a glamour position. It is also an important one. When you're talking best center fielders
I wish
of
there
all
was a better
time,
tutorial.
You've got Willie Mays, the Say
in this
Hey
game.
Kid, but you could also talk about the kid.
Yeah, Ken Griffey Jr. I mean, you're throwing on the eye black, the sunglasses, the backwards hat.
How
I mean,
the
he could do
fuck?
it all. It had the flair, the athleticism. Absolutely loved watching him rob home runs.
F. I need a tutorial, dude.
Jessica, how would you assess his round so far?
You know, it's been a bit up and down. He's definitely showing off the athleticism,
Throw the
but the reads off
fucking
the bat have not
ball.
been good. In this position, you have got to be able to react with that first step, and that has not been consistent.
Ow. How do I throw home X? There we go. Boom. F. It was rough out there. Yikes.
Well, it's time to see how these pitchers fare, Jessica.
Yeah, well, body movement is the first thing scouts are looking for. Balance, rhythm, and timing within his delivery, as well, of course, that arm strength. In the end, can he put it where the catcher is set up?
Jessica, day one is in the books for this young two-way player. Just wrapped up the bullpen session. What did you think of his performance day one?
You know, the biggest thing is he got the nerves out of the way. It is difficult to be able to showcase your skills versus...
Enough. Texas Christian University. I think I'll be passing on that one. The Rays, the Tampa Bay Rays. Yikes. That was rough. That was rough. I just want to practice. Pitching practice? I do like other practices? What if I want to do other practices? Here we go. We got it. Fielding. This is confusing. Here we go. All right. Yeah, I just wish there were better tutorials. I don't know. Let's do a storyline.
Previously on Storylines, the Negro
Hell
Leagues.
yeah. Respect it.
When I met Buck in 1993, one of the first questions that I posed to him was, what motivated you to want to build a Negro Leagues baseball museum? And his answer was succinct, but very poignant, so that baseball's unsung heroes will never be forgotten. Without question, Satchel Paige was the Negro League's biggest and brightest star. A lot of people don't know that Jackie Robinson's illustrious professional baseball career began in Kansas City in 1945 with the Kansas City Monarchs. The beauty of the Negro Leagues is that they didn't care what color you were, and they didn't care what gender you were.
So cool.
The legendary Josh Gibson would have hit home runs in any league, in any era, had he been given the opportunity to do so. What we are doing is fueling dreams. We're fueling the possibilities that come from this incredible story of amazing athletes who overcame the obstacles that were in front of them to go after their dreams. And the Negro Leagues gave them a platform to do just that.
This is very well done. Holy shit.
They say every star tells a story. And isn't it fitting that one story of triumph over adversity was founded in the winter and celebrated in the summer, under bright lights with stars in the sky. A story of monarchs and grays, clowns and Crawfords, eagles and giants, and of course, stars, who defined what for the love of the game really meant. And on those fields, under those lights, legends came to play, where their passion never died where their stars would always shine. These are the legends. These are their stories. This is the Negro Leagues.
Sick. Alrighty. James Cool Papa Bell. Never heard of him. Fastest to ever play the game. Unparalleled speed. Dude, let's go.
When I say the name James Thomas Bell, most people have no idea who you're talking about. But when you say Cool Papa, everybody knows.
Cool Papa. I put the music all the way down to 0. This one's not on me.
I believe that it is the greatest nickname in baseball.
That is a really cool nickname.
He is still
Cool
believed to
Papa.
be the fastest man to ever play this game. How fast was Cool Papa Bell? I guess you could say faster than a light switch. The legendary Satchel Paige would say of his friend that he was so fast that he could walk in a room, turn off the lights, get in bed, pull up the covers before the room went dark. They clocked him circling the bases in an amazing 12 seconds. He twice, honest to God's truth, twice scored from first base on a bunt in exhibition games against Major League All-Stars. He once stole 175 bases in a less than 200 game season. The legendary Jesse Owens, who at that time was the fastest man in the world, would never race Cool Papa Bell. He would have made Jesse Owens look like he was standing still.
Did you ever race him, like, before a game in front of crowds and stuff?
We had a doubleheader in Cleveland, Ohio, and he was in the stand. He see me running the bases around, and they say, I left my track shoes home, so I didn't have any track shoes.
This is so well done. This is awesome. Holy shit. This is fan-freaking-tastic. Cool Papa. Tally 1 hit. Just need a hit.
All right, ready to go here. Here's the center fielder,
Cool Papa.
Cool Papa Bell.
Let's go, Cool Papa.
Fought off foul. Ball one low.
Down. Ball.
It's crazy, Boog, but the story about Cool Papa Bell being faster than the light switch is actually true. There was a delay on the switch in a hotel room Bell and Satchel Paige were staying in, and Bell figured it out before Satchel got there. So he bet Satchel he could get under the covers before the light went out, and he won.
That's it. We win. We win. Cool Papa. Yeah, now it's time. Steal some bases. Score a run. All right.
Go ahead, run on base. Taylor will hit next.
Fastest man alive here.
Line drive, and Bell kicks it into high gear. And it's into the gap. Runner around third. The relay.
The swim move is used by runners to avoid a tag while sliding. Pull back R and rotate it. Sick!
Scores. Nobody runs like Cool Papa Bell.
And missed the tag, bro. You had us. Missed that tag. Ooh, Papa Bell.
Give it a full shot. Cool Papa Bell comes to the Negro Leagues as a pitcher. Had a full repertoire of pitches. Really good fastball, great breaking ball, screwball, knuckleball. He earned the nickname
Ooh,
Cool
Papa Bell, dude. I'm gonna read all this
the
tonight.
legendary Oscar Charleston in a crucial situation in a game, and he struck him out.
You're out. I thought Oscar Charleston and Benfield. Wait a minute, something in my eye. Yeah, that's a curveball in the eye. That's what's in the eye.
And that led the St. Louis Stars manager to say, that guy is cool. And then he added Papa, and the name stuck. But Cool hurt his arm. And it was almost a twist of fate, you might say, that after he hurt his arm,
Never seen that time,
they moved him to the outfield. And the legend of Cool Papa Bell was really born.
Jeff Hardy, dude, twist of fate. Love you, chat. Hope you're having a great day. Hope you're enjoying this look back at the Negro League. This is just so
Two
cool.
outs, bases
so
full.
well done.
Charleston digs in now.
I'm going to be reading all about Papa Bell today.
The story about Cool
No
Papa
doubt.
Bell striking out Oscar Charleston is even more amazing when you realize it was actually in Bell's professional debut. He struck out Charleston and Ben Taylor back-to-back. Quite a way to start your career.
I forgot. I didn't see the mission. What's the mission? Missed it. Goals. Strike out a batter. Do not give up a run. Got it. Yo, knuckleball.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Like the heater.
Singy Bell had such a good knuckleball, it would cross up his brother Robert, who caught him when he was young. Robert told James only to throw it when they absolutely needed to get a strikeout because Robert kept hurting his fingers trying to catch it. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Got him. Papa Bell leaves him loaded with the strikeout.
Ooh, Papa Bell hype. Fucking sick. Menace defender.
Cool Papa Bell is in left field. They're on our Field of Legends at the Negro Leagues Baseball Museum because of another special ball player that's in center field. But Cool Papa Bell is one of the greatest center fielders this game has ever seen. Quick release that made up for the injured arm and blazing speed. He played a shallow outfield, so it was hard to bloop it in front of him. And you had to hit it on a rope to get it over his head because he could get on his horse with the best of them. And Cool would use that blazing speed and ran himself into the National Baseball Hall of Fame in 1974.
So sick. Cool Papa Bell, dude. He does have the coolest nickname. He was not lying about it. Coolest nickname ever. Favorite Dodger of all time?
Turkey Stearns stepping to the plate now.
I really like Eric Karros. I have an Eric Karros jersey. Definitely one of my first favorite players. Whoa.
Swing and that ball smashed on a line.
Glove catch. Using L, move the glove to the center reticle and press the corresponding button. Go!
And what a play! Ball game.
It could have been some other players, Swordfish, but they got traded away. Like Corey Seager was going to be there for my favorite. I loved Corey Seager.
Cool Papa Bell was one of the
Gone
great
now, though.
lead-off hitters.
Yeah, maybe
of all
Kershaw.
time. He became a great switch hitter and then started primarily hitting from his left-hand side. So he's getting a running start from the get-go. Once while playing in Cuba, he hit 3 home runs. And you'll say, well, okay, there's a lot of guys who've hit 3 home runs. But there are not a lot of guys who hit 3 inside the park home runs in one game. Cool Papa Bell, while playing in Mexico, goes from first to third so fast on a single that the Mexican team stopped the game in protest because they swore he had cut across the diamond. There was no way in the world any man could get around the bases that fast. That's the speed of Cool Papa Bell.
Were you always fast? Oh, yeah, I was fast when I was a little kid. It was just something born in me.
I'm obsessed with this man. I'm absolutely obsessed. Crap. Crap. Switch hitter over here. It's one of my favorite sounds in the world, Swordfish. 2 hits. 2
Now
hits.
it's going to be Cool Papa
Cool
Bell.
Papa Bell.
With a lot of Negro League stars, you wonder what they could have done if baseball was integrated at the time. Cool Papa Bell hit almost 400 in interracial games over the course of his career. It didn't matter who he was playing, he always excelled.
Yeah, that's fouled off. You brought up Bell's success in games against white players, Singy. Hall of Fame third baseman Pie Traynor said he could have made the grade easily and that he could steal a pitcher's pants. Another player said he must have had wings on his feet. And now 1 and 2.
One of Bell's greatest compliments came when he dominated the interracial 1936 Denver Post tournament. The sports editor of the paper wrote, "All these years, I've been looking for a player who could steal first base. I found my man. His name is Cool Papa Bell."
Jesus.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. That's the first slider we've seen today, and it was almost unfair. To the right side, Little. And they get Bell for the out. Line drive. That's a fair ball inside third. Here's the throw. Safely into second. He's got a double.
You try. 2 hits.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Cool
Papa
Papa Bell.
Bell.
Bunting for a hit. Bare hands it. Tough play. Nicely done for the out. So the lineup flips over. Cool Papa Bell digging in now. And the first offering is not close. And he hits a ground ball right side, and he can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
One more hit. Shit.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Makes a nice running catch. And there's 2 away. And he grounds one to the right side. Little. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
2 hits. We need 2 hits. Try it again. Run it back.
To the bottom of the first. And now the
I think
center
circle is
fielder,
contact,
Cool
right?
Papa Bell.
Is circle contact or square?
Swing and a ground ball. No play.
He's
That's
so
an
fast.
infield single.
There we go. All right, we got the leadoff hit.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Cool Papa
Cool
Bell.
Papa Bell.
Pitch misses. 1-0. And there's the strike. Hard
There it
grounder
is.
into the outfield for a knock. Make it a 2-hit ball game for Cool
Cool
Papa,
Papa Bell. Got it done. Causing chaos. Probably 3 total bases. Chill.
Now, Cool Papa Bell.
Cool Papa Bell.
And a foul ball.
We don't really have an accurate accounting of how many bases Cool Papa Bell stole. Not every team in the Negro Leagues kept track of stolen bases, so they just went unrecorded.
That's crazy.
Waters. And they get Bell for the out. Cool Papa Bell digging in now. Almost got him.
So cozy.
Ball, that's outside.
That one to first. Oh, and it hits
Nice.
the base. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds it third. Two outs, base is empty. Not a lot of doubt that Bell stole a lot more bases than he got credit for, but we do know that in a game against a bunch of white all-stars, he stole second, third, and home on 3 straight pitches. Not many players with the guts to try that, let alone the skill to accomplish it. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
We usually talk about how fast Cool Papa was, but he was seriously strong, too. He used a bat that was 35 inches long and 38 ounces.
3 bases, dude? This is
That's
gonna be
about
tough.
as heavy as the bat Babe Ruth swung.
Yeah, double.
Slice the other way and foul.
Nobody knew Cool Papa Bell better than his wife, Clara. She said that St. Louis Stars pitcher Slap Hensley was the reason Bell made the Hall of Fame, because he let the other team hit lots of long drives so my man could make great catches.
Headed towards the corner. Fair ball. Lead
There it
runner
is.
around second. Lead
3
runner
total
holds
bases.
at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Got it. Star Among Us. Cool Papa Bell.
What up, y'all? Yeah.
Remix. We're gonna remix it. We're gonna remix the remix.
Cool Papa Bell played on 3 of the greatest Negro League teams
Remixing.
of all time. You might make a case that they were 3 of the greatest baseball teams of all time. His St. Louis Stars, Homestead Grays, and Pittsburgh Crawfords. He was a star internationally. There was nothing that Cool Papa Bell didn't accomplish playing in the Negro Leagues. I guess you could say the only thing that he didn't accomplish was the opportunity to play in the major leagues. As Cool Papa would say, they said that they would let a black man play in the major leagues if they could find the right one. Well, according to Cool Papa Bell, they clearly weren't looking for the right one. because the right ones were all there in the Negro Leagues, and Cool Papa was right there in front of their eyes. Well, if you could see it. Cool Papa Bell became legendary in St. Louis, where he was a member of the great St. Louis Stars, who won multiple championships there in the city of St. Louis. So it was only fitting that the city of St. Louis would name a street for Cool Papa Bell. Now, I think the speed limit on Cool Papa Bell Avenue is about 25, 30 miles per hour. Y'all, that's too slow. They should have named a section of I-70 for Cool Papa Bell.
So sick. Good long life. Cool Papa Bell. Extra base hit. 3 total bases. Yikes.
Here's the center fielder, Cool Papa Bell.
The legend. The legend come back to life. Tough pitch, dude. Yikes.
0-1. Up the middle, slides for the stop, gathers and throws, and that's a great play for the out. On to the third inning. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Cool Papa Bell.
Papa Bell.
Miller back to work. On the ground to third, Sutter. Whips it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
I think that one had the distance.
Judy Johnson was the best defensive third baseman in the Negro Leagues, and he said if Cool Papa Bell hit a ball to the left side that took more than 1 hop, there was no way to get him out. Judy said you might as well just hold the ball.
Dude,
and he takes a strike. When Cool
Wet
Papa
Wind
got
Water, thanks
inducted
for the
into
sub.
the Hall of Fame, he thanked them
34
for letting him
months.
smell the roses while he was still
No, but I'm gonna go to
alive. He called it
Cooperstown,
the
like,
biggest honor
soonish.
he ever received.
My dad wants to take
But
me.
he always said the biggest thrill of his life was seeing the big leagues integrated. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Need a double. That double.
In his last season at 43 years old, Bell hit .397 for the Homestead Grays, but lost the batting title to Marty Irvin because he took himself out of the lineup for the last few games. Cool Papa wanted Monty to win because it would give Irvin a better spotlight for Major League scouts.
In the air out to center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Robbed.
Ready to go now. And now the center fielder, Cool Papa Bell.
Bombed over. Thanks for the sub. 86 months.
This to third, Sutter.
Sutter.
1 up, 1 down. New inning getting started. Cool Papa Bell digging in now.
Name is the best name ever.
Miller back to work.
There it is.
Liner, and this could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got a leadoff double in the 4th.
One more base.
Fouled off down the right side. That one.
Oh my God.
A dive. He's got it.
This first baseman, dude. Killing us. Jeez.
And first offering is fouled off. Now a blooper back behind short. He's got it, and that'll end the
Damn
inning.
it. This is hard.
Ready to go, and now Cool Papa Bell.
Papa Bell. We gotta get it.
Up and in, and we're underway. Late with the swing
Way
there.
late.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Come on, Papa.
Out to short. Throws to first. And the first out of the game is an easy one.
Easy out. We might be here a while.
On the ground, out to short. Over to first. And they get Bell for the
He's
out.
hit a home run.
That's the third out. He was late there. Strike one.
0-1.
Check swing. He went. And the count is 0-2.
0-2.
He's coming inside.
Taylor, the lead runner at second. Bates on at first with 2 down. That one misses. And the count 1-2.
There it is.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. Coming home. He scores, and they have the lead. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Across is the runner
There
from
it
first.
is. We just
It's
needed the
2-0.
triple. Chat. GG. "100% complete, dude. James Cool Papa Bell. Badass. Very cool. These are fun, dude. So cool. Great stuff. Just gonna finish the draft combine chat. The draft combine, gonna finish that out. 2 of 4.
Welcome to game one of the MLB Draft Combine on the show, live from Chase Field in Arizona, home of the
Ben
Diamondbacks.
Gelman.
I'm Ben Gelman. After yesterday's drills,
The
today is
stadium.
the first opportunity for these prospects
Baseball.
to show what they can do in a live game
Baseball.
situation. First pitch coming up
Is
next.
the best.
Michael Huber.
Michael
getting ready
Huber
to hit.
is coming up to the plate.
These tournament games are, of course, just a part of the larger picture here at the Combine. Drills and assessments measure each player's fitness, strength, agility, and on-field performance, as well as other skills. Didn't do a good enough job of timing up the pitcher's fastball, judging by that swing.
Rub it in.
The 0-1 from the lefty. And that one fouled off. Huber competing here as a two-way player at the Combine, but it'll be interesting to see if that continues successfully as he gets to college or pro level. That's where we usually see a player like this convert to being just a pitcher or just a hitter. Michael Huber, the next to hit. First and third, nobody out. Wonder if a double steal could be on here.
Ball.
1-0.
There it is.
Line, and that's a base knock. Runner from third into score.
RBI.
It's an RBI single. They take the lead. It's 2-1.
Clutch hitting.
Nobody out. Runners at the corners. Kent Lopez now at the plate. Here's the 2-2 pitch.
3-2.
This one's in the dirt. No advance on the bases. Good job behind the dish. Makes the catch. One down. One of those plays that just goes to show that not everything is within your control on the baseball field. Batter did everything right and still didn't get the hit. Sometimes that's how it goes. On the ground to short.
No two, no two. Yes.
Second, but it's offline. Singleton will hit next. The pitch. Grounder to second. And a base hit right there.
Oh, God.
Here's the throw. But it's offline. The run will score. And they lead by 3.
Got lucky there.
Runner at first with
Had a
one
terrible
gone.
jump.
And now the center fielder, Michael
Huber.
One for two.
There it is.
Line drive for a base hit. Lead runners around second. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single. Lopez digs in now. Swing and a rocket.
Is that gone?
Back there. Snags it on the warning track. Runner tagging, heading for home. He's in to score on the sac fly, and they lead by 4. 2 away and a runner at first. Gary Hayashi, the next to hit. Popped up. Settles under it. And that'll do it. They pick up a run on Huber. Getting ready to hit. Runner on the move. That's towards center. Navarro gets there under it. And that's that. Back here at Chase Field, we'll move on to the bottom of the 6th. Now at the dish.
Now at the dish.
Martinez.
Terrible jump.
Line drive for a base hit. Terrell now at the plate.
This is tough. Center field is tough.
Liner to center. Base hit.
No, throw the.
Coming around third. Comes in to
I
score.
don't understand.
It's an RBI
I don't
single.
understand
It's 8-6.
I don't understand
2
it.
away and a runner in scoring
Not in the
position here.
least.
And now Michael
Not in the
Huber.
least.
That's a ball.
Rolls away a little bit.
Ball 1, no strikes.
One and 0. Here's the pitch. Up the right field line and foul ball.
Sorry. Shit.
There's a strike. And that one is foul. We'll try again.
Stay alive.
Runner at second with 2 down.
Foul ball.
That one was almost an extra base knock with an RBI to boot. So close. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Bounced up the middle. Villa. That's the third out. 1 hit. Bottom of the 8th. Stepping in, Bernardo Villa. Swings and lines one towards the gap. Should be extra bases here. And it gets by. Chance at a 3-bagger. The relay in there
Center
safely.
field, dude. You may or not be involved in the potential final out. Just, it's fine.
This game shows just
UCLA! There it is. Yes. We will be going to UCLA, hopefully. UCLA hype. Get it. Kind of addicted, chat. Kind of addicted to this.
Welcome to Game 2 of the MLB Draft Combine on the show. I'm Ben Gelman. Another chance for these prospects to show what they're made of as we creep closer to draft day. First pitch is just around the corner. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Michael Huber, charged with hanging on to this lead. Rich Hernandez digs in now.
Close it out, dude. Close this game out.
Aye.
That's a hittable pitch, but not what he was looking for. Early in the count, it's okay to take that.
Got his
Got
ass.
the batter swinging, it's a strikeout. Leadoff hitter retired here in the ninth. Efficient work on the mound there.
Boom. Ump cam. And I am.
He's 2 outs away. And now, Demetrius Mooney.
Counts 1-0.
Gotta make it competitive. Got him to swing at that. Holy crap. Be a little cut piece.
Line drive. And foul ball.
There it is.
Out swinging. Only 1 out remaining.
Closer center field combo is high stakes. It really is. It's really unhinged.
Aye. Outside, that's a ball. That's a ball.
That one fouled off. 2-2 now. Huber is just 1 strike away. Right side, and this might do it. Steps on the bag. Ball game. Huber did fine work out of the pen in the
There
win.
it is.
Pitched a clean
Clean
inning,
inning, dude. Get it, Huber.
Moments, but he didn't lose control.
Favorite thing to eat and drink at a game? A hot dog and a beer.
Nice job.
No doubt. Hot dog and a beer. Can't beat it. I like to get 2 hot dogs. I get a ketchup dog and a mustard and onion dog. Best of both worlds. Dude, get those tokens. Dodger Dog is only like $7.50 now. It's not terrible. The beer is what fucks you. The beer is like $20. The beer is pain. The beer is painful.
Welcome to Game 3.
If you want a
of the
michelada,
MLB
that's
Draft
$30.
Combine. I'm Ben Gelman. One final opportunity before the draft for these prospects to show out in front of the scouts. We're just about ready to get started.
Yeah, it's insane. They get you on the beer.
So up
Dodger Dog
next,
is like
Alan
$7.50.
Derma.
$6 to $8.50, somewhere in there. It's not terrible. But again, the beer. Beer gets you.
1-2 pitch. Base hit. Lead runners around second. Here comes the throw.
Got his ass.
Down, and that ends the inning.
There we
It's
go.
always a big risk when you try to take third with 2 outs, but that outfielder had perfect technique, and the throw was right on the money. It takes a perfect throw to get this runner. Great job to end the inning.
We did yesterday, Adam. Check it out. We are doing spoiler mode every week.
Runner at
Right
first.
after the show.
Here's the center
So the
fielder,
show's on at like
Michael
6,
Huber.
and we'll do spoiler modes at like 8:30.
And that's ripped into right. There's one down.
Dropped.
Rincon now at the plate. Liner, base hit. So they get a runner on with a 1-out single. Huber digs in now. 0 for 1 so far.
Huber.
Rips one to right, and it stays fair.
That's 2.
Around second on his way to third.
We're not the
Throw comes
fastest.
in, runner stops. Second and third, nobody out. Gage will hit next. We're in the top of the 5th inning. Runners at second and third, nobody out. On the ground to the left.
Running with a piano on our back.
Over to first. One gone. Go-ahead run on base.
That's us. We are the
Ortiz,
go-ahead
next to hit.
run.
0-1, here's the pitch. Rolls away a little bit, and the runner stays put. One ball, one strike. Here's the pitch. Fly to left. Veach settles under it. And there's 2 down. Came away empty from an AB where he had a chance to do damage.
Arizona.
Tough break.
Arizona, Colorado, San Diego, San Francisco, all the NL West teams.
2 down and a runner at second base. And here's the first baseman, Kent Lopez.
Kent Lopez, dude. Just put it in play, man. Slap it. Base hit.
The 0-1. On the ground to third. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. They get a run on 2 hits. No error. Harvey getting ready to hit. First and second here with nobody out. Line drive to center. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. The throw to third.
Got his
Ass.
ass.
Tag and they get 2. Double play.
Don't run on me.
That's a gut punch for the offense. I get that you want to tag up and get to third, but that was a terrific throw right on the money for the out.
Harvey. No.
Huber now at the plate. Runner at first with nobody out. Outfielders will want to get the ball in quickly if it gets past the infield. Keep them from going first to third. Grounder on the right side.
No,
Could
no,
be
no.
2. Off balance speed. There's one. Throw to first, but not in time. Gage digs in now.
How do I steal? What do I push?
1-run game, 1 on and 1 out.
Just up on the stick? No.
Next offering misses way outside. Walks are never ideal for
How do I
a
do
pitcher,
it?
especially. Checks on the runner. Huber dives and can't get back in time.
Dude, they need just better tutorials in this game.
I'm not sure whether he was getting ready to try for a steal, but that pickoff move had him fooled.
You need to
Nice
handle the
job by
music
pitcher to move the
situation,
feet
and you
quickly
need
and
like
make
a
an accurate throw to
detailed
get the runner.
training mode. Not like create your own training,
Back here in
have
the
fun.
desert, and
Like
now the
what?
center fielder, Dennis
The
Connolly.
fuck?
Hoping to put the tying run aboard. Swing and a rocket, and that one looks like it'll be trouble. Can't get there, that should be extra bases. Chance at a triple. And the tying run's aboard with a leadoff triple. Now it's the right fielder, Jack Harvey.
Because like it'll tell you really quickly how to do a couple things when you first start the game, and I have no idea how to like get back to that.
For the plate.
It's like nowhere.
The relay, tag, not in time. He's
Wow,
safe.
horrible.
And they lead by 2. That concludes this year's MLB Draft Combine. It was a pleasure watching these young talents get a chance to showcase their skills and boost their draft stocks. I, for one,
I hope we
cannot
boosted our
wait to see
draft
what the future
stocks.
holds for these players and for our sport.
Draft advisor. 5th through 8th round. Yikes. UCLA. How do we do college? How do we get back? No, I didn't want to do this. I don't want to do this, chat. No. I mean, I want to play for the Dodgers. Oh, yeah. CLA. Fuck yeah. Commit. Boo this man. Boo, Manfred. Boo. Fucking scum. Boo. The Dodgers? What about the Bruins? I want to play for the Bruins. What is going on? You'll play for the Bruins. All right, sweet. Good, good, good. Yeah, look at this shiny suit here. Yo! That's canon. Fuck you, Manfred.
Okay, so another pick off the board here in the early rounds of this draft, and another high school player who has had a lot of scouts watching him throughout the spring.
Imagine you say that going up there.
What do you take away from this pick, Harold? What do you think of this kid?
Well, he's really promising talent. A lot of folks did not project him, folks being the scouts, did not project him in the top echelon like the first round, but he's got crazy talent.
I've got
This is a
crazy
guy you
talent.
take a chance on. And so that's what happened here. You're hoping that maybe he hits his stride in your organization.
Strong verbal commitment to one of the nation's best college baseball programs. Is signability an issue? Where do you think he ends up going?
Well, I think it's an issue because he's still in that developmental stage. So is it an issue? I think it's more of a what might happen. And I can see it going either way. Signing pro ball, getting the right team that can develop you, or go to the right college program that's going to develop you and you get a chance to get those reps.
Well, that's a decision for another day. Right now, he's at his draft party celebrating getting drafted. Congrats.
Congrats. It's a dream come true, man. I'm just happy to be here. This is fantastic. All the benefits. we're going to college. We want an education. I'm gonna keep working hard. I'm gonna trust my coaches and teammates. Trust them. Gabby, were you here for the Negro League storyline? Did you see any of that? It was a 10 out of 10. Cool Papa. Cool Papa, chat. Cool Papa Bell. Oh, Gabby, you missed everything, dude. You missed a literal 10 out of 10. There's more, but we just did like one of them. Bruins signing bonus. Choose one item. Gain a boost to your exit velocity while ahead in the count and your team is winning. Alpha throws so harder when your team is down. Gain a boost to pitch control during day games with runners on. Ooh. I like it. Three years later, dude. What is this, Avengers? Jesus. A baseball roguelike is a beautiful idea. Extra work. Love to hear it. I'm not surprised, though. You're always putting in the effort to get better. Rounds 2 and 5. Head coach. Got some new equipment. Some buffs. Got some gear. Not for this mode, Gabby. There's like 50 modes in this game. Perks. Get that loot. So much money, dude, in this fucking game. Batting gloves. Show shop, dude. Pay up. Pay up. Jesus. Alrighty. There you go. Check it out. I'll do like one. Bullet Joe Rogan.
What I really love about this phenom by the name of Shohei Ohtani is he's now led folks to come to the Negro Leagues Baseball Museum wanting to learn about the great two-way stars of the Negro Leagues.
Look, it's 6 o'clock, I'm hopping out of the bed. Rain falling, calling X, but my phone line's
Remix. Perhaps the greatest two-way player of them all was the legendary Wilbur Bullet Rogan.
Don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain.
Two-way legend.
Who was a star for the great Kansas City Monarchs in the Negro Leagues. Now, Bullet Rogan, at first glance, didn't look like a great athlete. Shohei Ohtani is an imposing figure. He is a big young man. But Bullet Rogan was on the opposite end of the spectrum. Stood about 5'7", weighed about 180 pounds. Satchel Paige would call him chunky. But Bullet Rogan was a tremendous athlete. When Bullet Rogan wasn't pitching, he played the outfield and hit cleanup for the Kansas City Monarchs. Bullet Rogan could rake. Leroy Satchel Paige, who said that Bullet Rogan was the onlyest baseball player that he ever saw, that he ever heard of, that pitched and hit cleanup in the batting order. That was Bullet Rogan.
Dude, pitcher and cleanup? Fucking dude, sick. I know, the presentation of this is unbelievable, dude. Ken Burns himself would be impressed by this. Pitch 2 innings, strike out 2 batters, do not give up a run, do not walk. 2 strikeouts.
Here's the second baseman, Taylor. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And there's one down. And now Jones.
The term two-way player really doesn't capture how spectacular Bullet Rogan was. Bob Feller said he could do anything. He was one of the best black ball players I ever saw. And Feller barnstormed with just about every Negro League star.
Got his ass.
Swing and a miss. Curveball.
What are you doing?
Catcher has it, fires to first. Just about the only thing Bullet wasn't the best at was managing. Chet Brewer once said he wasn't a good manager because he was such a great player himself. He thought it should be easy for you. He didn't know how great he
lost
was.
it.
Rogan comes to the plate.
First team Bullet played on was the 25th Infantry Wreckers in the U.S. Army, and there are actually box scores for a lot of his games for that team.
What an interesting
Over 4
stat.
years, he went 36-3 on the mound while batting over 350.
It's a military team.
Murray digs in now. In the air, right side. Bell moving back for this one. And that is that.
Sick.
And we're back. Second inning set to go. And here's the first baseman, Hughes. Rogan back to work. And a foul ball.
100 miles an hour, dude.
In there at the
And then
knees.
you come up with the changeup. 200 mile an hour pitches. 72 mile an hour
That is
change.
his third of the
Frozen.
game. At the plate, Smith. Rogan delivers the 1-0. One out, base is empty.
1-1.
And it is 2-1. Tap dances out of the way of that one. And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. On the ground right side, Reese steps on the bag. 2 up, 2 down.
2 up, 2 down.
2 down, base is empty. And here is McDonald. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Yo, his fastball is
pitch misses, and that is ball 1. Late with the swing
insane fastball.
1 and 2 is the count.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. That one to first, Reese. He takes it on his own, and it's a 1-2-3 inning.
So fun. So sick. So sick. Alrighty, chat. That is going to do it. I am going to eat some lunch. That was MLB The Show. Review copy provided by PlayStation. Appreciate that, PlayStation. We'll be back later on, chat. Have a wonderful day, whatever you may do. And find the joy, dude. Find the joy today, chat. Love and respect. See you later.